Hi there, hi there, everybody, and welcome back aboard to Real to Football. My name is Tom, and I am going to be bringing my Premier League Game Week 5 predictions in this video. If you do, well, no, I don't need to say that bit, but make sure you are leaving a like on the video. Yeah, whether you're watching it live on the Premier or you're watching it, later on, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. And yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, do let us know your thoughts and predictions down below in the chat. We are back after the international break, though, folks. I've decided not to cover the England matches because I wanted a break. And to be honest with you, neither one of the England matches very exciting. Didn't really butter my tongue, shall we say? But we're back, and just before I get underway with my Premier League Game Week 5 predictions, obviously the main event at Goodison Park on Sunday, which is, well, we'll go into that in a minute. What was I going to say? Oh, God, I've just lost it now. It'll come back to me in a minute. I've just been blanked. Yeah, the win against Scotland was good, but oh, God, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, we're back at it with a full stretch of fixtures this weekend. We're starting off with Wolves v Liverpool tomorrow, 12:30. Not decided the 3:00 kickoff yet, although I need to. Tomorrow, sorry, no, I'm recording this on a Thursday, but it will be tomorrow's matches at the time you're watching, because this will be uploaded on Friday. I'm recording it on a Thursday. Yeah, 3 p.m. kickoff to be confirmed. Newcastle v Brentford. And then the Sunday is Bournemouth-Chelsea. Looks exciting. Not sure if it's worthy of telly, but at Everton v Arsenal. Don't want to go to Goodison Park. We lost there on my birthday. Yeah. More on that in a bit. Nottingham Forest v Burnley as well. I think it has been rescheduled due to cricket, and that one was originally meant to just be a non-televised game, but Sky Sports took it, and it is a 7:45 kickoff on the Monday night slot this weekend. So let's start off then with Wolves v Liverpool. Now, a fixture in which Wolves at home did very well in. A 3-0 win. It was a very, very good result for Wolves, and they caught Liverpool very cold. I've got to be honest, I kind of feel as though Wolves can do it again, but I also don't. I mean, it was a wonderful game. 2-0 up at half-time, goal from Joel Matip, Dawson as well, and Neves with that match winner. Yeah, I didn't watch the game, but, it was a great win for Wolves, and I think they'll do well. I don't think Liverpool are in as such good form. So I've gone with a 0-0 draw between these two. I don't think either team will have enough to get the winner, to get a goal to win it. And I reckon it'll be a feisty 0-0 draw with Wolves trying to find the goal and Liverpool just sitting in a pool of frustration. So Wolves 0, Liverpool 0 is my prediction for the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. Villa then taking on Crystal Palace at Villa Park. Well, I feel as though Villa have been all right this season, I guess you could say, but at the same time they haven't. The two defeats they've had were poor. 5-1 to Brighton, to Newcastle away, and obviously that 3-0 away defeat to Liverpool as well. Below par in the big matches. I feel as though Crystal Palace overall have had a better season than Villa, which is the reason why based on as well that defeat to Liverpool. I don't think Villa will be in a good place. I think Palace will be ready for the challenge, and I'm going to go for Villa 0, Crystal Palace 3. I'm making it be an Eze and Edouard masterclass from Crystal Palace at Villa Park. Fulham then are taking on Luton Town. Now, Luton Town, of course, we all know the story of that club who completed the most historic turnaround ever from non-league all the way up to the Premier League in just 9 years. A quite astonishing story featuring Luton Town. And they've now achieved the ultimate goal. They haven't been that great. They've only scored about, I think, 2 goals. 2 or 3 goals they've scored. I think it will be a tight game. I think Luton will most certainly give it a go against Fulham. However, I think Fulham have got too much quality for Luton Town. It is Craven Cottage. You know, I would like to give Luton a chance, but Fulham are a good side, you know, and at Craven Cottage, I would expect them to do nothing more than get the win. And that's exactly what I've gone for as well. I've gone for a 2-0 win for Fulham. Listen, it could go anyway, this one, but as I say, Luton, they're just settling in at the moment, you know, settling into the life of the Premier League. Who knows? It could be an international break shocker. You never know. The international break could have completely just, I don't know, given them an energy for Luton. But at the moment, I don't think they're quite ready to get those big wins. Let's move on then to Manchester United v Brighton Hove Albion. I'm very surprised that this one's not on telly, to be quite honest with you. I was expecting it to be on Sky, but it's not. And it was a fixture last season. It was an opening weekend, and, well, it was an absolute shocker. In fact, it was either opening weekend or the second weekend of the season. Oh, Manchester United's first home game, 2-1 to Brighton. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, that caused some upset. And I can only imagine that Brighton are a very good quality team. They're full of youth. They've got a good quality manager in Roberto De Zerbi. Evan Ferguson, shining talent. I think he's one of the youngest Premier League players to get a hat-trick as well. So always looking well for Brighton, really, besides that defeat to West Ham, which really was strange, actually. West Ham have had a terrific start to the season. We'll get on to them in a few minutes, but my caramba, 3-1 at home to West Ham. I mean, that is Brighton. You think they're a good team, but they do display some very poor performances and quite poor defeats as well, Brighton. They're great quality, but they also get some poor defeats. However, I think in this situation, they're going to catch Manchester United, I think, in a bad form. You know, Manchester United have only won, I think, 2 or 3 out of their opening 4. No, that can't be right. Must have been 2. They won. They beat Wolves. They beat Forest. Lost Spurs. Lost to Arsenal. So it's 6 points out of a possible 12 for Manchester United. I don't think it's good enough. For me, I feel as though Manchester United should be getting points against Spurs. I don't think necessarily they should have got points against us. But most certainly maybe a draw against Spurs. You know, they've got a good record against Spurs, but that was a fantastic performance by Spurs. Not going to take anything away from Spurs, because on that day it was a fantastic performance overall. They were by far the better team and were well worthy the win, Spurs. But United have not been great. I think Brighton have been overall great, besides the defeat to West Ham. I think that they'll nick it as well again by the same scoreline as last season. I am going to go for a 2-1 Brighton win. I'm not sure who will score, but I'm just going to go 2-1 Brighton again. I just think that they'll be able to catch United cold again. Yeah, very surprised that's not on telly, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if I'll do it now. But there you go. Tottenham are taking on Sheffield United. The Blades have actually been the best. In fact, they've surprised me. They've started the best out of the promoted teams. And that's actually a shock for me because, you know, Burnley flew away with the league. They ran. They looked ready. But they've actually got the worst goal difference, Burnley. Sheffield United, on the other hand, well, they've got two. I think they've got 2 points on the board, which really is not too bad at all for them. Yeah, they have. They've got 2 points. Sorry, they've got 1 point. They've got 1 point on the board, but the lowest. They've got the highest goal difference out of. Well, the relegate. They've got the highest relegate. They've got the highest goal difference out of the bottom first. Out of the bottom 13. Sorry, out of the bottom. Out of the bottom 8. So they've got one of the second highest goal differences in the top of the bottom half of the table. They are 17th, but 1 point. It's not too bad for them. I feel as though they were well worthy the point against Everton. Now you imagine if they got that point as well against, but if they got that point against City as well at home, they could have been. In fact, if they got that point against City, as this table displays, they could be above Bournemouth. But it was a really good point for, well, both in the end. Everton obviously a lot worse off on goal difference. I think that Sheffield United will play with confidence. I just don't think that they will have enough in the tank, you know, because they are a low goals team. I don't think they'll have enough in the tank to score against Spurs, and I think that once they concede that first goal, you know, whenever it will be, I think it'll be a fast flurry of goals. I don't think it will be a bad performance necessarily from the Blades. I just think it'll be a fast flurry of goals that will take the game away from them, and that's why I've gone for Tottenham 3, Sheffield United 0. Spurs, to be fair with them, as I touched on with the Manchester United game, I've been in tremendous form at the start of this season. So Spurs 3-0 win. West Ham v Man City. Well, West Ham. They finished 3 out of 4 weekends. Well, they spent time at the top of the table in 3 out of 4 weekends. Not bad for the old Hammers, I tell you. They have won 3 games, I believe. They have won 3 games and drawn 1. And it's a very, very good-looking table for West Ham. They are on 10 points with a 5-goal difference. And you compare this last season, they were, I think, on 1 point and minus goal difference. Well, not this season. West Ham definitely turned something around. I don't know what it is, but they've done something and they are doing well at the moment. Beating Brighton, I thought that was a very good result. Against Luton, late shakiness, you know, a bit of shakiness at the end, but held through and got the 3 points, and I think they've done everything they can, West Ham. I thought the draw against Bournemouth, to be fair, was reasonable, actually. You know, I thought Bournemouth played well. But besides that Bournemouth draw, immaculate from West Ham. And I just, you know, as much as City are on 12 points, you know, maximum points, 9 goal difference, you know, maximum points, maximum wins, I actually feel as though West Ham could nick a point off City. It could go to a West Ham win even, you never know. But I believe that West Ham can claim something out of this game. I think City will play well. I think City will have dominant stages. However, I think West Ham will get the first goal. City will get the equaliser. It'll be a defensive game for West Ham. I'm going to go West Ham 1, Man City 1. It's a hard call to make, and it's risky, but I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going with the gut here with this one. I think West Ham have got enough in the tank to get a point off City. Newcastle then are taking on Brentford in a 5:30 kick-off on Saturday. We'll be live for that one. And Newcastle, they started the season with a bang, 5-1 against Villa. Wow, Newcastle are are off and running. But then 3 sloppy and quite woeful defeats, really. You know, Man City I can understand away, but I mean, City did not play that well. Maybe you could have got some goals, but no. Well, against 10-man Liverpool, they could have gone down to 9 men. You go a goal up. Van Dijk, there's no Van Dijk, he's been sent off. But can't hold on. And for me, that's a concern. The way that they lost that game through Nunez and his 2 goals, I thought was a bit of a shambles, really. You know, to let a lead. I feel as though they didn't take the chances. I thought they had big chances, but they didn't take them. And for me, when you're up against 10-man Liverpool, especially the state Liverpool are in at the moment, letting a goal lead slip late on and not even to get a point, yeah, that's quite embarrassing for Newcastle, really. When you consider where Liverpool are at, and I think Brentford overall are a good quality football club. I think they're a good quality football team, and I think that at the moment Newcastle are lacklustre. I'm not too sure how they'll come out of the international break, so I've gone with a Brentford 1-0 win at St James's. Bournemouth v Chelsea. Now Chelsea. What can we say about Chelsea? All I'm going to say about this game is Forest only won 1 game away last season. And if Forest this season can go to Stamford Bridge and beat Mauricio Pochettino's Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, I say, why can't Bournemouth get a point against them at the very least? Chelsea have not improved in the slightest. They are not able to score goals, really. They've scored... I'm just trying to think, actually. Chelsea. I think they've scored 3 goals, 4. They've scored... They've scored 5 goals this season, Chelsea. 5. They have only claimed 4 points out of a possible 12. Not looking too good. For me, you should be slapping Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. The way Liverpool are in at the moment. You guys, I don't care. Still should be slapping them. West Ham should be getting at least a point. Probably expect to win. Luton got the job done. 3-0. Well done. And how are you not equalising against... I mean, Forest were great. They were well worth the win. But how are you losing to Forest at home? How is Chelsea Football Club losing to Nottingham Forest, who, let me remind you, won only one away game last season? How? It's embarrassing. Not just the defeat to Forest is embarrassing. This form guide is overall just shocking from a Chelsea standpoint. And the way Chelsea are looking at the moment, for me, they're shambolic. And for me, I think they will get a goal lead, but if they continue playing the way they are, if they play the way that they've been at Bournemouth tomorrow, I have no doubt that Bournemouth will be able to nick something off them. So for me, Chelsea not looking great, and for me, it's an opportunity for Bournemouth to get some points. So Bournemouth 1, Chelsea 1. The big game, the 4:30 kickoff, originally scheduled at 5:30 on Saturday. Changed for a reason. I think it's to do with Newcastle. Yeah, that's it. Newcastle are away at AC Milan on Tuesday. That's the reason why that one has been checked. So, yeah, basically we're playing on Wednesday, so Newcastle have had to switch slots with us. Oh, yes, switching slots. We love a bit of switching slots. So, yeah, we are now playing at 4:30, which is fine. I don't mind it. The only problem is Peter Drury. But Everton v Arsenal, well, we lost on my birthday. Wow. I mean, my Arsenal lost on my birthday. Yeah. Saturday the 4th of February, 12:30 kick. It was on BT Sport, now known as TNT Sports. Rushed home from my birthday breakfast, to go and watch us lose. You lose in an early kickoff on my birthday, and I have to sit through that pain. I should not be. Don't ever put me through it on my birthday again, please, Arsenal. Whoever we play on my birthday, I don't know, but don't lose on my birthday again. And hopefully this time we win against Everton. I have gone for a 1-0 win. I think Everton have been the worst out of everybody at the start of this season, for me. I mean, Everton, oh dear, oh dear. Well, what can we say about this? 1-0 defeat at home to Fulham on opening weekend. 4-0 away to Villa. That is shocking against Villa. 4-0. You're losing 1-0 at home to Wolves as well. I mean, to be fair, Wolves ain't that bad. 2-2 against Sheffield United. I thought Sheffield United should have won, to be fair. No lies, Hamilton. I am concerned for yous. So I've gone with a 1-0 to the Arsenal. Hopefully, we do get the 3 points on Sunday. Yeah, Everton 0, Arsenal 1. I really hope that we win this game. I will be a little bit fuming, though, if we do win it as well. I will be mad if we win it at the same time because, you know, Arsenal, why couldn't you win last season against Everton away and not ruin my birthday? Finally, Nottingham Forest are taking on Burnley, and I've gone with a 3-1 win to Forest. Burnley, yeah, not started great. I don't think they'll score. Forest are flying, you know, and Forest have every right to be happy at the moment. You know, why wouldn't you be happy? You beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. What more can you ask for Forest, really? And I think they'll just continue to flourish in their form, you know, and I think for me it's a easy peasy get the job done against Burnley. I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet. I do think Burnley will find a goal. But overall, 3-1, you know, 2-0 up half time, goal back from Burnley. Cherry on the icing on the cake with a third goal. 3-1. Happy dallies for the Forest. 3-1. So that's it then, folks, for my Premier League predictions for game week 5. Thank you very much for watching. And at the time of watching, I believe this will premiere. Well, I think I'll get this to premiere at about 5 p.m. On Friday, which is tomorrow from the recording date. But you should be watching this around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. today, tomorrow. And tonight, for those watching, tonight I will be bringing you a watch along, presumably for Southampton v Leicester, which will be an exciting game in the Championship. 2 former Premier League clubs taking to the stage. A fixture that finished 9-0 once at St Mary's to Leicester. I'm sure it won't be like that for Leicester. I actually think Southampton will win. So yeah. And then obviously the weekend, well, I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know tomorrow. All right, thank you very much for watching, folks. Get your predictions down below in the chat. Leave a like on the or chat, comments, whatever. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.